Happy Saturday, Facebook. We are live. Welcome back to the show. Hope you're enjoying your weekend with your family and friends. You're relaxing or taking time out for some catching up on Netflix. Hopefully you're not binging too much and you're taking time to pray, spend some quality time with family and all that good stuff. So tonight, I know it's a little different. Normally I don't do interviews on the weekend, but this time, to accommodate our expert, amazing speakers, we have one here or there that will be on the weekend. So look out for that. And I'll keep you posted, of course, on the dates. So once again, I am Tiffany F. Young. I'm your video content strategist. I'm also your web series show producer. And I'm also your virtual and hybrid event producer. So anything virtual, I am your girl. Call me the virtual plug. So tonight, I would like to share the bio for the amazing Tammy Edwards, the owner of Serenity Guru Virtual Assistants. So bring her info up. Thank you so much. So let's get into her bio, and then we will bring Tammy herself on the screen for her amazing interview. So tonight, just to share some amazing highlights. She has such an extensive, impressive background, but I will share some highlights from her bio with you all now. Don't forget also, before I get into the bio, to tag, like, and share it. The more that you share, the more that the content gets out. And this is good information for those who are really looking to pursue a career as a virtual assistant, especially in this pandemic. That's kind of like the wave right now. And, virtual assistants have been around for some time. So just, tune in, support, like, share, tag, send us some hearts, and leave your questions and comments and feedback in the chat, and we will try to do our best to give you all the information that you need. So into her bio now. In 2011, Tammy returned to Guyana. Yes, shout out to all the Guyanese. In 2011, Tammy returned to Guyana, where she worked as the assistant food and beverage manager at the Princess Hotel and Casino. She was responsible for all areas of the food and beverage operations, including the banquet department and also the booth preparations for Guy Expo, Wedding Expo, and Feminician at the Princess Hotel. Additionally, she prepared for shows and events, including, but not limited to, boxing events, the Miss Guyana Universe pageant, and Miss Guyana India World pageants. Planning events and providing wow service was Tammy's passion. I lost my thought there. Sorry, guys. She became a full-time event planner, hence Serenity Event Services was born. Tammy's first job since she started was planning a wedding reception for one of Guyana's cricket heroes, Ramanesh Sarwan. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly. Don't hold me to it. That was held in December 2013 to accommodate 1,200 people. Tammy was also a supervisor for guest services on Carnival Cruise Lines. She currently provides virtual assistant services to at least 5 U.S.-based agencies in key areas of administrative assistance, social media marketing, and outreach and email management. Tammy's always adamant about personal development. Tammy has used the downtime brought on by COVID to elevate herself and augment her skills. She has completed several online courses and is now qualified for the following: social media management, advertising with Facebook, introduction to social media marketing, introduction to search engine optimization, SEO, and soon to be added to her portfolio of virtual assistant diploma from Penn Foster. So without further ado, everyone, welcome Tammy Edwards.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so it's exciting. You have such an extensive background. It's such an honor to have you on tonight, and all the work that you have done in the past. It's just amazing. So I wanted to get right into your interview, and then we'll kind of take it from there. So the first question for you is, how would you describe Tammy Edwards, the woman, the mother, and the boss? How would you describe her?
It's one in the same. Tammy is she doesn't quit. She is forceful. She is tenacious and very kind. A person. I love laughing. I don't love sadness. So I'm always happy. I make people laugh all the time. Anybody who's around me, they're always happy. So
Mhm.
yes, and as a boss, even though it might be something that is hard or difficult in terms of working, all of my employees, they always come to me because they can. I'm approachable, so they always come to me because they know that once they come to me, they'll be able to get help. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. What made what made you start your career in hospitality at the age 19? Like, what made you decide that?
So I'm a single mom and I got pregnant very early. And my first job was at the Pegasus Hotel, which is now Le Meridian, and now back to Pegasus again. So I fell in love. I started actually in the back office, accounts department, and then I went down to the front office, and I fell in love with just dealing with people. Even though sometimes I'm saying, "Oh, I don't want to do it again," it's nice. I like dealing with people, like meeting different people. So that's where I started, and I continue. I tried a desk job, and it didn't work for me for a while, but I love dealing with people, and that's where I started.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. What are some resources you currently use to stay abreast within the event planning, business administration, and of course digital marketing industries? Like, what are some of the courses, tools, resources that you use currently?
I'm currently with well, actually, since I came back and now dealing with the virtual assistant, I'm using like Zoom, I'm using Slack, Asana. I mean, all these things are actually, they're new to me in a way, but I'm really getting to know them, and we're working with a couple of persons out of the US. Go to webinars because I'm setting up webinars and stuff like that for persons. For email marketing, constant contact, and HubSpot, all these things, I'm actually getting to know it better, but I'm getting better in it also. So it's really good. Yeah.
Great. What are some of the best qualities, in your opinion, that a virtual assistant must have?
They must have a good personality. They must be able to know how to deal with people
Mhm.
and not to get too flustered and to
Mhm.
have pay attention to detail. And they must be well rounded. Even though you might have, because I can say from experience, you might have a client who comes to you and they're using a different type of something that you're not used to. You must be able to adapt and to at least learn and to help that client, because you don't want to turn away the client from you. You want to make sure that they're that you put that to be able to adapt to whatever tools and stuff like that that they're using. And you must, the main thing for me is good customer service.
Yes,
Yeah.
customer service. What like, walk us through the process when you first secured your first gig, your first contract with a US based company. How did that go for you? Where were you? When did it happen? Like, walk us through the process, especially for those that are, work overseas, or foreigners that want to work with companies in the US.
Okay, so my first client for since this pandemic started was someone I know, and she deals with lifestyle boutique marketing. And so I started with her. So what we did, she's also grow with Google Speaker. So we spoke on Zoom. We came together and we talked about what exactly she needed to get done. And we started with the Slack, and that was the first time I used it, Slack, so that we can communicate faster in terms of getting any projects finished and deadlines.
Mhm.
So we did a contract and everything. And from there we started our relationship, and it's going to be a year in a couple of months that that I've started with her. And she also does Mosaic Mommies, which is a blog. And so with that, it helped me, and we kind of like it's been good. It's been good with her, and that's how we started. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And explain, for those who may not know what Slack is. Explain a little bit what that is in your own, your own words.
Well, Slack is mainly it's a communication for teams, and obviously with persons you're working overseas, even within your local market or anything like that. So you can actually communicate in real time with that person. You can open up channels. If you have a large team and you don't want everybody to see all your conversations, you can have private channels and everything like that. So something that's really good that you can use within your team.
Mhm.
Just to make sure that everything is done in a timely manner.
Okay, awesome. So, how have you managed to pivot your business services due to COVID?
Due to COVID, it's actually it's been I can say it's been a blessing because being home and having to not knowing where your next income is going to come from. I had to work extra hard in making sure that I secured more clients. Some of my clients were from word of mouth. They were recommendations, and so I had to work extra. So, in terms of the person I started with first, she recommended me to some other persons. So I got more persons. And then I used social media also to start putting out my business. And I also gained clients from Fiverr. So during COVID, it's been really good. And I've gained a lot of clients since then. So it's been good.
Awesome. What is your daily and weekly self care routine?
Huh. Self care. Sometimes I don't do anything self care. I Because sometimes it's so busy. But what I've started a couple of weeks ago, it's a nighttime routine. I do a facial. I do try to keep my face nice and moist. So I do yes, because this is what everybody has to see. Yeah. So I do a nice little scrub, and then I have these little oils that I massage, and that's the last thing that I do before I go to sleep in the evenings. And for the morning, I've started walking because I realized that as soon as I'm up, I'm an early starter. I get up like about 5 o'clock in the morning. I have a little puppy, Fluffy, so I put her outside, and then I go straight to shower again, then go straight to the laptop. So I realized, no, I need to start doing something else. I started getting up and walking instead of going directly to the computer. So
Okay.
that's self care. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, your face, your appearance is so important.
Yeah.
Even though we now a lot of things that we do now is virtual, we still need to present ourselves well. So I agree. Taking care of the skin is very important, right? So how have you managed to pivot your business services due to COVID?
Well, mainly doing through websites. I've created my website, and again through um, my social media pages. I have Facebook and Instagram, and I have found clients through social media. I found my clients through Fiverr and through social Facebook. So, and
Okay.
that's how I've been able to deal with that. Also, just making sure that the persons that I deal with, that they recommend me to other persons. So in that way, I can grow my business bigger.
Okay. Awesome. Um, how do you create work-life balance for you and your family?
I'm sorry. Sorry
Hmm.
about
No, that's
that.
fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. How do you create work-life balance for you and your family?
Work life balance. I'm still learning to do that because I'm
I
still
struggle
learning to
with
do
it
that.
too.
I try. I don't work on weekends, so I try to do everything from Monday to Friday, and at least Saturday to go to do my shopping, to relax and stuff like that. So, but I'm still learning. I don't know if people say yes, they have a full handle on work life balance within the business and for their work life. Kudos to them, but I'm still learning to do that, to create a full balance.
Yeah, yeah, that's so important. I mean, you have to prioritize things, and it's not always easy. And
No,
some clients can be demanding, but we have to, for our sanity, for our family, and for the sake of scaling and growing your business, it's necessary. So definitely, what are some great tips you can share for those who are looking to take their online presence to the next level?
Mainly right now, it's just being present and giving content that is valuable and that content that persons can use. And once you do that, persons are actually going to follow you, and you have to be consistent in doing that.
Hmm.
And that's mainly the only thing that's
Hmm.
thing right now. Just being present to do virtual events, small events. It doesn't have to be anything big, and because obviously we don't have the money and stuff like that to do that
Right.
and the whole marketing. But I'm just share your knowledge. Get on Facebook, get on Instagram, and just share whatever knowledge you have, and that's how you're going to be able to make it through.
Yeah, absolutely. What is next for Tammy Edwards? What are some of your goals for 2021 or in the next, 2, 3, 5 years with your company? What's next for you?
Well, I actually want to expand a little bit more for my company. As I wanted to have some graphic designers and stuff like that on my team. So I am looking, and I also want to get back into event planning because that's something that I really love. So for the next couple of years, I will be looking into expanding the virtual assistant business with a couple more persons on my team, and also to getting back into doing some virtual events. Once the COVID eases off and stuff like that, I want to actually do an event for women because I know again it comes back to self care because and the balance in terms of your work life and your family values and everything. So I'm trying to put together a couple of speakers and stuff like that to actually teach people and women mainly how to have that balance and to unwind and to do the self care also. I know that self care is definitely you go home you must be able to relax and not even if it's a book you read for about 5 minutes or 15 minutes. And just put your feet up and just maybe some people like a glass of wine. So yeah, and even this is something small, that's self care for me. So I want to do a event like that. I've started to plan it, but obviously we can't have the groups and stuff like that. So maybe we'll have a virtual event. We don't know yet.
Okay, awesome. I'll be looking out for that because I'm all about women empowerment, balance, self care. I'm all about that. So those are interesting topics, that I'm very strong advocate for. So that's exciting. So do you have any goals of hosting any virtual events or any international events or doing anything in the US? Are you traveling to the US anytime soon? Like what do you have going on as far as US?
At the moment, I don't want to do any traveling.
I don't.
So I, I want to stay put because I am a bit. I worked on the ship, but I'm still claustrophobic. So the
Okay.
whole thought of me being on the plane with the mask and the shield and everything else to keep myself safe. No, I don't want to do that now. Once it's safe enough for me to fly, yes. And I would love to plan something with someone overseas. I At some point in my life, I would also love to be a motivational speaker. So I'm looking into that. So maybe I will start with that and do a couple of virtual motivational speaking gigs and see how it works.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. So before I let you go, what are some special offers or programs or deals, anything like that that you would like to share with the audience tonight that you have now or that you have coming up for the spring?
Okay, so I will share actually when I'm finished here. I have a few because I know in creating content sometimes, especially for graphics, and I do a little like graphics through Canva. So I've created some like little quotes and planners. So I will share it that I will share that with everyone who wants to get it for free. And also, you can just I will leave my information, and you can always contact me. I can help you with anything with social media if you want me to check your emails, anything like that. Because I know sometimes things are crazy, and you do need that extra help. So
Hmm.
once I have the time, I can give an hour or so to anyone per week who wants the but maybe two or three people that I can help. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So thank you, Tammy, for everything. Definitely. Also, if you have like a mini job description or anything like that that you would like to share on my pages, send me the content. I will be glad. I would gladly post it for you. Because everyone is looking for something to do from home. And it's a great opportunity to be on an expanding team and an international team, to work with you. You're already overseas and you have clients here in the US. So that's a big opportunity for someone who wants to take even their resume, their career to the next level, and to really launch out into, being a VA, a virtual assistant. So I just want to thank you again for your time. It was an honor to have you. You were great. I would definitely be connecting with you offline for those with some event ideas and things of that nature in the future. And I look forward to also meeting you in the US.
Yes, yes, one time we'll definitely, because I have to bring you some of the guides, because
that's right. I'm looking for my pepper pot and my listen and my cooking. I'm looking for all that good food. Yes, so it was great to have you, and just keep doing what you're doing. Keep promoting yourself, keep getting your content out there, and I'm just proud of the work that you have done despite the odds. It's not easy for a single mom to do what you're doing, and a lot of people need to hear more of these stories. So it's a humbling honor to have you on to share some of the amazing Tammy Edwards. So thank you for that tonight. Have a good one.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
Okay. Break music, John. So we're back. I'm going to wrap it up quickly because it's Saturday and I know you guys are spending quality time with family, and I need to go cook dinner because I'm here in my stomach. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all because we keep it real here on this show. So we thank you once again for joining us for Augment Your Lifestyle and Brand. Keep, coming on and tagging and inviting and sharing. Please place your comments. Thank you, Sis Sharon, Mama Apostle Dr. Serafina, thank you so much. And Adorn Forever. This is the first time I'm seeing someone from Periscope tuning in. So I appreciate you all for tuning in and supporting and for commenting, sending up the hearts and the likes and sharing and tagging people. Like I said, please submit your questions and comments and feedback. That's the only way we can improve the show. We work really hard to produce this. Every time that you see us go live, there's a lot of work that goes on behind to produce a web series. Trust me, I know. If you are interested in learning how to produce a web series, or you want me to do it for you, I can be that go-to person for you, as well as, helping you create video content. I'm great at coming up with, strategies and video content outside of the box, because that's just me. I don't sit in squares. I stand outside the square. Also, if you like Tammy, if you want to produce, if you have any virtual or hybrid event ideas, I am your girl. I have a team of people that I work with in that space, and event management space, that are dope, that are amazing with graphics and visuals, that even have connections to AR, VR type things. For those who don't know what AR, VR is, I'm talking about virtual reality and augmented reality. Hence, that's why the show, because I love technology. I'm a little techie nerd. I love all those things. I love all that stuff. So that's why, the brand is called Augmented Space Co. and, augmented reality. So it comes from my love for augmented reality. I prefer augmented reality over virtual reality personally, and mixed reality. So So once again, I appreciate you all. Yeah, I don't want to keep you long because it is Saturday. Go spend time, take time to pray, take time to focus and reflect on the week past, and make sure that you're always staying focused, that you're moving forward, that you are setting up strategic goals to execute in your upcoming week, and that you take time to really reflect and spend quality time with yourself, and also with family and friends, and just have downtime. We are not machines, we're not robots. We are humans, and we need downtime, and I'm a strong believer and advocate for work-life balance, for self-care, self-love. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself, because you can't take care of anyone else until you take care of yourself first. So take the time out to do so. Also, if anyone needs credit repair, hit me up, inbox me. I will connect you. I will get you what you need. I'm with an amazing team. Feel free to inbox me, DM me on Instagram. And of course, you can email me. I'll drop my email in the chat as well. But, I'm doing a lot of things, and I hope that you all join me, because it's time for us to win. It's time to level up. And that's what this show is about. It's about sharing, real gems, tips and tricks and trends, but also being transparent and real. And what does it really mean to dominate in the online space? There's a lot of people out here, but a lot of people ain't keeping it real. They're not being transparent. They're not being honest with their about their failures as much as they are with their successes. And there is no success without failure first. Let me say it again. You can't have success unless you failed at something first. You had to have gone through something. You had to have tried something to know that, oh, that didn't work. Let me try something else. So this is the time where, we really need to be open to pivoting, to changing, navigating, and just being prepared for anything. If COVID, like I keep saying, if COVID has not taught you anything, you have to be ready for any and everything. The show shouldn't stop. Your business shouldn't stop because of COVID. That's not an excuse. Get online, build up your social media, grow your social media, make sure your content is engaging, it's empowering, it's inspirational, it's entertaining, and it really it really connects with your target audience. Learn your target audience, know who they are, what do they look like, what are they into, what are their hobbies, what's your niche market. There's so many things that a lot of people don't think about before creating things. They just create. And I get it. Creatives just want to create. I get it. But you have to have a strategy to your creation. You can't just create things and expect success. Yes, anyone could create, but in order to have success with what you're creating, you must have a strategy for it. So, and then once the strategy is developed, then you move on to the execution. Then you got to actually put the work in. Put out that sweat equity. Because nothing comes by easy. I don't care what you're in, what industry, what career, if it's ministry, it doesn't matter. You have to put that sweat equity in. You have to, take time and put in the work, do your homework, study, research, pray about it. Go have coaches, have mentors in your life that could tell you, okay, you're on the right track or not, or have you considered this or that, be able to take constructive criticism and all of this good stuff. So just know that, you're not alone. I'm here to assist you. I am your virtual plug. Whatever you need, I got you. I have the connection. I promise you I do. I have the connection. I know the people who can get you to where you need to be, even if I can't, because I'm all about collaboration and partnership. I'm not about competition. We need to get out of that mindset of competition. This is the time more than ever to have a collaborative partnership mindset. In order for all of us to move forward, because there's more than enough out here. There's no reason for you to feel like, I don't want the next person in my market, in my career, in my field, because that's competition. No, that's not competition. How's about you change your perspective and look at it as, oh, that's an opportunity for me to collaborate and partner and build something bigger than ourselves. So I really hope tonight that you were inspired by Tammy's story. That you're inspired by all the content that I'm trying my hardest to produce and to bring forth for you guys. So you're learning. Let me know if you're learning, if this is helping you in any way with your business. If you need to see something else, please let me know. I'm open to constructive criticism. It's really important. So I thank you once again. It's been great. Happy Saturday. Let me go get some food, so I can stop hearing my stomach speaking to me. And and I'll see you next time. Before you go, let me let you know when is the next speaker. Come on, somebody. The next speaker will be on the 19th, Miss Amara Graham. That's a dear friend and sister of mine from for some years now. So yes, look out for Amara Graham on January 19th. That's Tuesday. At 6 p.m. Eastern, we will go live. It's going to be amazing. She is an amazing creative influencer. She's a fashionista. She's about them lashes, honey. She has her own lash line, lash company, and she's teaching other women to do the same. She's just a phenomenal person, very creative, very sweet, very, very humble. And she's about her grind, and she's a genuine person, and she's very transparent. So you guys are going to enjoy her. I mean, even if you don't listen to anything that she says, trust me, she's going to bring that heat with that fashion. She's about the fashion. So I love my sis for that. So I'm looking forward to interviewing her on Tuesday. It's going to be exciting. It's going to literally be like girl talk for us. So hopefully you guys don't mind. But I'm looking forward to that interview. But once again, thank you all. Happy Saturday. Have an awesome weekend. Be blessed and enjoy, and just chill out, have fun, and know that it's all working out. You don't need to freak out. It's all gonna come together. Just keep grinding, keep focused, and keep doing what you do.